Hello everyone, and welcome back to our garden. I wanted to show you guys some plants that we purchased for Mother's Day. We built 4, I think, containers last year, some wooden boxes for my mother-in-law. She's the sweetest lady in the world. Anyway, so we're going to plant up some planters for her. And then I purchased, of course, for myself because I too am a mom. So anyways, I'm going to flip the camera so you guys can see what we purchased. And I also want to show you the roses today because that arbor, wow, she's got lots of blossoms. And then tomorrow I'm hoping when we get home from church that I will have time to, we're going to church for my mother-in-law, but I'll be able to come home and get some stuff planted. But let me flip my screen so you guys can see what I purchased today. So there's a lot of plants down here. I bought a lot of, we went to Godfrey's and we also went to Home Depot today. And so most of the plants were purchased at Godfrey's in Shaw, Oregon. It's one of my new favorite nurseries. And I bought some, not sunjoys, these are little barberries, but these are the, sorry, I can't see, and that would help if it was in English. This is Sunjoy Neo, and I think that'll be really pretty. I just love the orange. So, and I have some other Sunjoy in my garden as well. They don't get as big. These ones will get a little bit bigger than my yellow ones, so I'll have to keep them under control a little bit. I bought some white Stratosphere Gora, that's proven winners. And I have quite a few proven winners petunias, but these are all the waves, with the exception some of them over there are my Vista Supertunias. And then I did find some purple fountain grass, so I'm excited about those. And then if I come up here, I purchased a lot of phlox, and some of them are proven winners and some of them are not. And this is Veronica right here. And Veronica goes to a zone 8, but I'm gonna just try to wing it and see if I can get them to come back. Sometimes I can. Then I have some salvia, and this is purple. Wait, this is Veronica's Purplicious, and I think this is just the same one that I already have. This is the, oh, Bumble Blue. Yeah, I think I purchased Bumble Blue, but it's in roots. And so they're still in the ground, still trying to pop their little heads up. I bought a Pennisetum back there. I also bought some GM. These were purchased at Home Depot. And I just thought the color would be a fun color. I don't usually have a lot of orange, but this is the same color as my Burst of Joy. So I thought, well, why not add more color this year? So again, I think this is the Jazz. Which one is this one? No, this one is the Fuchsia Supertunia Vista. So excited about those. These little mini dahlias are going to go in the pots from my mother-in-law's. And this was only $1. So I thought, well, wouldn't that be great to put in pots for my one of the moms in our lives that we just love. She said she has 9 planters, so we're planting those up for Mother's Day as well. And then I also bought some Dusty Miller that are normally $7, and they were $2. So you can't beat that for fillers for pots. So I purchased quite a few of those. And let me see, I feel like there's a lot of plants, but now I don't see all of them. I did buy a Buddleia today. I think this is it back here. Hold tight. This one is the, yeah, this is the Lo and Behold Ruby Chip. So excited for her because I, you know, my other proven winners, raspberry and grape butterfly candy. They're new to proven winners this year. They're pretty tiny still. And then I love my phlox, so I bought some proven winner phlox and non-proven winners. But these are the backlight luminary. See, part of they're white, and I think those would be beautiful. I don't know why I just repeated myself. Anyways, I think that is it. So I wanted to show you that. So I have some work to do this evening, and I'll get those planted up, and then we'll take the Monday night. We're going to go out to one of our moms in our lives and plant her planters, but tomorrow we'll do my mother-in-law's right after church. So it should be fun. And the temperature today is like 74, which is a really nice day. But you guys, I wanted to show you now the roses. There's no way you can miss those now, right? I'm hoping, because my gimbal is so tiny, but there's roses all the way at the top, and still a lot of buds that still need to open, but it is so pretty. This is exactly what I was hoping for when I was dreaming and hoping for these Moongate arbors, that these roses would do exactly what they're doing right now and blooming. And they're just really pretty pink, dainty little flowers. And there's 2 roses on this. If you're new to my channel, we have a Cecil Brunner, Brunet, and then we have a Honeymoon. The Honeymoon is not blooming. These are all the Cecil, but look at, she's got some wild branches up there, but that's okay. But super excited about that. And I will take you over here again and show you guys these 2 roses. And I'm hoping tomorrow night when we get home to do a May garden tour, because I haven't done one yet. for May, but the yellow is already phasing out, so it's kind of sad. But the salmon pink one is still blooming, so it'll be fun to see what she looks like when she opens up all the way. And then this one over here I thought was going to be a coral, but she's actually turning out to be a light pink. So it's always funny, you never know what you're going to get with your roses until they actually open up all the way. That one has now phased out, which I'm not surprised. So anyways, you guys, just look at the garden today. Isn't it beautiful? I'm going to just give you a quick scan over, and then stay tuned for tomorrow. I'll try to do a bigger garden tour, but I just want to give you guys a heads up. Oh, let me show you something else. There's, I'm not quite done, so I apologize. You know me. I'm never done when I say I'm almost done. That means, you know, 5-10 minutes at least, right? So anyways, I'm going to take you out here because I planted up some of the plants that I had received from Garden Crossings. I'll pick this knife up so I don't step in it. I have a knife out here that I occasionally use for predators that I take out real quick. Mainly the slimy slugs, so don't judge me for that. Anyway, so this bed, I planted more salvia, oh goodness, I just forgot, planted the blue salvia back there. So there's 3, and those are zoned for, I believe, zone 8 as well, and I'm hoping they will come back regardless. And then what else did I plant? The treasure trove rudbeckia, that should come back next year. I planted those back there, so you can see those 3. So those are going to be beautiful. And some of my plants that I just purchased today, I plan on, again, trying to fill in these beds. I'm not the most patient person, so one of the goals I always say every year is not to overplant my beds. And, well, I do every single year. And I must not mind too much because I'm going to do it again this year. But in this bed, the bubblegum Supertunia Vistas are doing great. And again, these are going to get fairly big and fill in their areas nicely, which I can't wait. And then I do have a totem pole grass back there that is starting to grow. I wish it would grow a little bit faster. That's one thing I did notice in the valley. We're about 2 hours from like the valley, and anyways, everything grows a little bit faster there. And I think I might be taking out these boxwoods today. I might maybe keep one, I don't know. I think these are definitely dead. This one, that one, and that one's not looking so good. And I bought the boxwood tabs, but they're still not here, and I think that the order said not until May 26th, which is a long time to have to wait for and look at those. So I might put in those barberries back here. I thought those would be pretty, just to add some color, and they would match also the peachberry ice heuchera in the background. So anyways, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do yet. And then these are the Paradise Supertunia Vistas, and they are filling in very well. And I don't know if you guys can see, I'm gonna try to zoom in, but I have a little tiny rose from the Oh So Easy Peasy roses that is blooming, and there's another one that's about ready to bloom. So sweet, and can't wait till she really kicks off her growth because she's gonna be beautiful. And so I have 4 of those in this bed as well. And Miss Ruby Falls is doing great that we planted. I did that on a video not too long ago, but let me show you the Golden Falls. She's not looking as good. And in fact, I'm kind of sad about her. My Quicksilver rose is just about done blooming as well. But she's got lots of buds on her as well, so we'll just wait for the other ones. But I really like the Quicksilver this year because we didn't have the rain. That tends to make them look dirty. So anyways, and then I'm so bummed. At Godfrey's today, Nursery, they had the Fairy Trail cascading hydrangeas that I love, and they were huge. And so you guys can see mine are tiny, but I almost bought them, but they were $30, and I thought, just be patient, they'll be fine next year. And again, as a reminder, that was a quart size last year as well, and that's a Let's Dance Can Do, part of the Let's Dance series from Proven Winners. So I know that it's going to get big eventually, the Fairy Trail as well, but I'm just not super patient. And anyways, here's Miss Golden Falls, and she's not doing as well. Her leaves almost look burnt, so I don't know if it's transplant shock or what. So I'm gonna keep my eye on her. Not that I know what to do if she doesn't do well, but I'm thinking it's just burn, like sunburn on her leaves. But if you guys know, if you grow red buds, let me know because I need help on that one. And anyways, you guys, and I moved the stones. They're just over there. I'm not even going to keep them there. I might even give them to my daughter-in-law. I purchased them, but they're in the process of buying a house, and my granddaughters would love those. So I don't know yet what I'm doing with those for the moment. But anyways, you guys, this is just that quick tour. And let me show you. This is the Queen of Elegance. She's beautiful. standard tree rose, and this one over here is filling out as well. So you guys, that's all I have for now. Again, I will plant things up and give you guys a nice tour when that's all done of all my plants in our garden, and to show you all the pretty things too. But I wanted to show you, hopefully you can see it. Look at that sweet little geranium right there. She's blooming, and I love her. And I love when geraniums self-seed themselves in my yard, because it does help give more of a cottage look. And this Miss Ruby Redbud, Ruby Red Falls Redbud is doing amazing too, so you can see her leaves too. So that is all I have for you guys. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please consider doing so, especially if you love gardening like we do. And we have lots of projects. In fact, we have a big landscaping project for an art gallery. That should be really fun to show you guys. I am not a landscaped designer by any means. The gal just saw my property last year and asked if we would help design hers, so we will work on that together and have videos in the future sometime. I'm not sure exactly when, but this is our garden as of today, and it's looking beautiful. So again, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe, and tell me what is going on in your garden. Does that look at this beautiful too? I hope so. I hope everyone's outside enjoying this wonderful, lovely Mother's Day weekend, and I will talk to all you guys very soon. Take care. Bye.